It's all hands on deck at the Coalition for Humane Immigration Rights of Los Angeles, or CHIRLA.
Waiver the income-based is 150%.
This team of lawyers and legal experts are preparing for President-elect Donald Trump and his promise to deport millions of undocumented immigrants that he says have criminal records. But opponents argue the plan is not viable.
Not only would it be a humanitarian crisis to deport so many undocumented immigrants, but it would also be an huge economic cost to Americans.
A cost on many levels, including business. According to the National Bureau of Economic Research, agricultural production would quickly drop 9%. Construction and leisure and hospitality would suffer an 8% decline over the long term. Besides economic losses, immigration enforcement will require a huge increase in spending on resources needed to handle the deportation process.
You have to arrest people, you've got to detain people, you've got to put them, according to the Constitution, through some kind of a process that hears what they have to say, and then you have to physically remove them.
But there's a big problem to the process. Right now, there are more than 500,000 immigration cases in the U.S. with fewer than 300 presiding judges, which means cases can be delayed for up to 4 years. Add a few more million cases to that mix, and that will be more problems for an already strained system. Gloria, not her real name, and her husband are two of the more than 2.5 million undocumented immigrants in California. Since coming to the U.S. from Mexico 30 years ago, the couple has raised a family and built a successful jewelry business. But Trump's threats have the couple and their 4 U.S.-born children fearing the worst.
They're worried too. They're really, really sad because they don't want to be separated. We have our lives here. I want to stay in my house, my country. I had to keep fighting.
Because this is your country.
This is my country. I feel like my country. More than 30 years, it's my country, it's my house.
There is a glimmer of hope for Gloria. Los Angeles is one of 300 sanctuary cities that will not cooperate with federal immigration policies. Trump has threatened to cut off federal funding to those cities. All the more reason immigration advocates are preparing for a fierce battle.
Hate, misogyny, anti-immigrant sentiments, racism, they're infectious diseases, and right now I think we're facing probably one of the worst epidemics.
May Lee, CGTN, Los Angeles.